Comic 1369. Look at old grandma here. This is the one who, in another comic, she talks about Duchamp having buttworms. Classic. My son loves it. But we don't want to talk about that right now. We just want her to be having another conversation with this guy with a good arm spread. There's so many Wondermarks that are about like obscure devices that are being described and sometimes never even seen. Oh, this is the one with the regret smith. This line, I'm a regret smith toiling without pause, and like the crafting miseries, toiling in the furnace of thought, the forge with walls of bone. I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in the right way to phrase that. And I don't even know that's really the best version of it now, but I love the idea of the furnace. I love the idea of the forge, the walls of bone, obviously the skull. I love the idea of the regret smith, like fundamental concept is very, very good to me. The crafting, the toiling, you know, these are evocative words, and it's hard to choose which ones to use in which spot, and maybe could have lost one layer of that. I think the very genesis of this was just the phrase, I'm a regret smith toiling without pause in my... I couldn't figure out if it was at my forge of bone or in my furnace of bone, because the forge is not really bone, like it's the surroundings are bone, the skull. My son's skull is made of bone as well. I feel like that's something that we can all relate to, having like this furnace just toiling away inside of our skulls and our heads, just making misery for ourselves, just working really hard at it, and it's beautifully crafted miseries and regrets and bad ideas. But this comic's all about being rational, and you know, that's like, it's hard. We can't do it. That's Comic 1369.